So this panel is called Anime and Social Media, but obviously you can tailor it to whatever it is you're into, whether it's anime and comics, anime and books, or books and animation. Well, for beginning a social media account, I believe, I don't know your name, but you asked a question on this. You have to decide who you are. You have to decide what you are. You have to decide what you do. Decide where you want to go, and develop a plan on how to get there. And what we mean by this is when you decide who you are, you have to decide exactly it is what you want to discuss, what you want to talk about. And you have to decide what exactly in that industry you do. For instance, I'm all about animation. So what I do is I review anime. And I encourage people to talk about anime. And that's what I do. And I also offer promotion for people that want to promote anime related activities, whether they're writing comic books or other graphic novels. Always, you have to stay active. I mainly operate on Twitter, so I try to make sure I post at least once a day. But as I post once a day, I find that I post more and more. So I post at least 3 times a day, and I also retweet the interaction that I'm getting with my followers, because people are more liable to follow you if they feel engaged, if they feel a part of what you're doing. So when you're doing something, you have to make sure that they feel a part of it. You know, there's a lot of Twitter accounts that will follow people just to get a follow back and then not interact with them. That kind of defeats the purpose of gaining a following if you're not going to interact with your followers. So it's very important that you reach back and make them feel a part of your growth and what it is you're doing. So they feel like, I can talk to this person, I can talk to this company, I can interact with them and they'll respond back to me. Because there's nothing worse than going to a store and not getting any customer service or any support from the people that work there. Here's another issue when it comes to social media, but especially on Twitter, that is losing followers. When you lose followers, and I guarantee you will, but when it comes to losing followers, you have to understand that you lose followers because of lack of interest, over communication, not following back when it comes to Twitter, inactivity, and also sometimes people just don't want to follow anymore, so it just happens. So when it comes to loss of interest, sometimes people just lose interest in what you're doing. They're not interested in it anymore. It's kind of like having a social media account. It's like having a mailing list. You ever sign up for a mailing list and then all of a sudden 2 months later, like, oh man, the only thing they're trying to do is sell me something. I'm not really interested in this anymore. So what do? You just unsubscribe, right? So following is the same way. So unfollowing is the same way. And sometimes when it comes to all these social networks, people always communicate on it. So over communication. I know there was a point where I would communicate and there would be over 200 tweets from me, and that would cover the timeline. Another thing is people want to be followed back, so they want to feel like they're a part of your team. So they want to feel that, you value them. And sometimes when it comes to following, that gives people the extra insurance that, hey, he values me, they value me, I'm special. I'm in the in crowd, so they want to feel a part of it.